Crocus flowers open in response to sunlight, and they close when the sun sets or on dark overcast days, or like right here when they're filled with snow or covered with snow. This behavior, the sleep movement of plants, is known as Nyctinasty. It is believed that the closing action helps prevent pollen from the dew and rain. Essentially, they are open during the day and close at night and on cloudy days. Crocuses are really nice blooming flowers. Some of the first flowers to open in spring. And here it's March 14th, and they started blooming just a couple days ago. And the genus Crocus in the iris family, perennial flowering plants that grow from corms. They're kind of like bulbs, and they're known for their cup-shaped flowers, which come in a range of colors. All of mine are mostly purple, and a few yellow ones, and then I have the white striped, purple and white striped varieties. They're relatively small plants with grass-like leaves with a narrow white stripe in the center of the leaf, and that's how you can tell them from grass. They bloom early in the spring, even pushing through the snow. And there's also an autumn blooming crocus, but I don't think I've ever had one. But one particular species, saffron crocuses, is a source of saffron, a highly prized spice. And the saffron is harvested from the stigmas of the flowers. I wouldn't know if I had any or not. Crocus corms are typically planted in the fall, along with whenever you're planting bulbs. And like when you're planting bulbs, the bigger the bulb, the deeper it goes. Crocuses should only be about 3 inches deep because they are not very big bulbs. And I plant my bulbs together, about 4 or 5 together, although I don't think anybody else will ever tell you to do it that way. It's just the way I do it. And they're an important source of pollen for early pollinators when there's not much else blooming at the same time. And there are 2 kinds of crocuses, the spring blooming and the autumn blooming. And make sure that you, if you're planting them in the lawn, which a lot of people do, make sure to let the foliage die back before you mow the lawn. Otherwise you won't have any next year, because the energy for the bulb to bloom in the spring is manufactured by the leaves after it gets done blooming, and then stored in the bulb until next spring. So be sure and leave the foliage on all of your bulbs, as far as that goes, until it withers away or dies back on its own. And I hope you like that video. I like making them, and if you enjoy them also, be sure to subscribe to my channel and like this video, and I will talk to you next time. Thanks a lot, and goodbye.